So good morning, loose enders. We've woken up to a lovely, fresh and sunny day at Milford-on-Sea again. And we're going to move on today. I'm going to go into the New Forest for a little bit, just to walk the dogs, have some breakfast. And then I've got a few things to do back home. So we had a little trek through the New Forest. Oh, loads of donkeys today. Loads and loads of donkeys today. But there was traffic and that behind me. I couldn't stop to film them. And they were worth filming. Lots of little ones, young ones. Anyway, it's a joy to see, I gotta be honest. Anyway, so we came through the New Forest. We didn't really stop. We came through Salisbury, out the other side, and we're close to Stonehenge. And the drove has been shut, I've heard, for quite a long time. So I'm just gonna go down there and have a little look. We're going down by Stonehenge now, and we'll be coming across the drove any minute now. Oh, there it is, right on the left, see it? Closed. Continue down this road, and we turn back on ourselves, left, and we might be able to get into it from the other side. Coming up to the roundabout, we swing a left, and we're gonna go through Lark Hill Army Camp. We're hearing lots of rumours about the drove and how they're trying to stop it. There's a range of different types of people go to the drove at Stonehenge. Some live there permanently. And some just go and stay for a couple of days or the odd night, you know. Some of them have got really lovely top of the range camper vans, all the way down to beat up old caravans. Oh, Woodhenge actually, there's a sign there for Woodhenge. Let's have a look. I've heard about Woodhenge, but I've never been there. And I didn't actually know where it was, and I've just come across it accidentally, so I'm gonna have a little look. Not sure where the Woodhenge bit is. Oh, there it is. I see it on my left. So, there it is. Bit windy, I don't know if you can hear me. This is where I need microphones. Just a series of wooden posts, different dimensions, scattered about. So, we were standing at the entrance to a timber monument with 6 oval rings of posts built at about the same time as Stonehenge. The wooden posts were a variety of sizes, with those in the largest ring, marked by red pillars, possibly standing up to 9 metres tall, the same as Stonehenge. And then there's a little bit more bump behind that. There's a woman that took an aerial photography of some sort. That is what they imagine it looked like in its day. And that's the location of it in line with Stonehenge and the surrounding roads. So if you're ever in the area, it's worth stopping by and having a look. Nice little area, nice to sit down and have a little picnic, cup of tea, chill out for a bit. It's a beautiful part of the world actually, right there. So we're going to go up the road now and see if the entrance to the drove from the other side is open. Oh, I meant to say, if you're getting some wind, because it is windy, sorry about that, I probably need to buy some microphones. You know. This is the one, look, they've blocked that gate as well. So Stonehenge is closed. Well, the drove is closed to everyone. So the drove is closed from both ends. I don't know why. They've probably made some bullshit excuse out about their filling in potholes or something. Now I'm pretty sure they close it once or twice a year for something specific, but I can't be sure what that is. But as of today, It's not accessible. I think they have a long-term plan to get rid of all the what they consider undesirables, the likes of you and me, you know, who like to go out in our vans and explore the world. They're not targeting people like me, retired elderly gentlemen who visits occasionally and might stay 1 or 2 nights. They're targeting the full-time type van lifers who are probably a bit rebellious regards society and the establishment and stuff like that. But if you were just a little bit respectful and didn't have bonfires and didn't turn it into a scrapyard and a shit heap, like some of you do, I've seen it, you know, they wouldn't do it probably. It would be left for people to use and enjoy. There is some sort of historic right-of-way through there. I don't know the details of it. But just look at the Stonehenge thing itself. A man, I'm going to go in the 1920s or the early 1900s, he bought it for his wife, apparently, and his wife didn't want it. She wasn't impressed. Obviously a wealthy man. So I think he gave it back to the state, the country, the establishment, whatever, on the understanding that locals could go in and out free, and everybody else would only have to pay a shilling. So that's a lot. Mind you, a shilling then was quite a lot of money, but I'm not sure it equates to something like £22.50 now. That's ridiculous and greedy. It's become popular. People from all over the world come here. So you're being fleeced, you know. When I was a kid, you could go there for very little money in the 60s. I went there with the school on a school run, and you could actually go in and climb on the stones and everything. I know you shouldn't have done, but that's what it was then. But now you can't even get close to it. The Druids do on the 2 times a year. They do their summer solstice and winter solstice and that. And but the rest of the time you can't get within probably 50 yards of it. Maybe it's ring fenced, so you can walk around it and see it. And then there's another ring outside that which costs so much to go in. But if you get onto the drove and you follow the pathways, well, you can walk there, obviously. There's still walking pathways. I could walk down the drove now because they haven't blocked pedestrians. They've just shut the vehicles off. But you can walk around it some distance away, maybe 300-400 yards away. You can walk by it, not quite round it, but by it and see it all. But to pay £22.50 to get 100 yards closer, but not actually right next to it, is obscene, isn't it? So there's your update. The drove is closed and we don't know when it's going to open, if it ever will. Moving on from here now, I'm going to see my sister. Then I'm going to go home and we're going to do some work on the van. Probably. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. But the rest of today will be in tomorrow's video, you know. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.